Hi, this is Bart Sharp of www.bartsharp.com, therapy for the body, mind, and soul. And today's topic is about the projections that our parents gave to us between birth and 2 years old. This is a time between birth and 2 years old where we as infants or babies have no identity of our own. In other words, our ego has not come into fruition. It hasn't started. And at that time, we more were a sort of like a psychic SpongeBob, for lack of better words, is that we're picking up the energies of our parents and we're living in their reality. So at that time, between birth and 2, we are absorbing their thoughts, their beliefs, their emotions, what is said verbally and non-verbally. So this is huge. It's why we feel like we know our parents so well, yet we don't exactly understand why we know them so well. But there's this connection between them. For me, I always felt like I could just know what my parents' pains were before they said anything. It's just amazing to me, and until I started looking at life from this perception that I was absorbing everything of their world at that time, it really gave me a lot of clarity of my own relationship with them. So here I am, between birth and 2, absorbing all of this information. Then at age 2, I start to create my own ego, my own identity, and start my own direction in life from that point. Thus, we start our own self-expression. But going back between birth and 2 and how it affects us now as an adults is really a really interesting place to explore. And as we do therapy on ourselves, this is a time between birth and 2 that is very necessary to explore and to know. Now, most of us do not have memories, actual memories between birth and 2. Some do. Some are blessed with that, but most people do not. So it's almost like a mystery that needs solving. And so going back and knowing what was it like to be your parents and what it is like to be in their shoes at those years is a good part of this process of understanding what influences you had. So if your parents were struggling financially, they had many children, and you look at their childhood and could rationally see that they must have been very angry because they had a lot of issues and stuff to deal with, you can start to get a picture of what was projected onto you from that. And start asking the questions. Okay, so I can feel that my father was under tremendous amount of stress, being that he did not know how he was going to pay next month's bills. How was I absorbing that into my body? Where is that stress recorded in my body? And see if your body starts to resonate in energy, like maybe in your stomach or in the pit of your colon or someplace like that. And so we can start to see well, that's where we manifested that energy of our father. Because when we ask your body to bring those past energies up in that situation, your body will do its best to present that to you and bring that energy out. It's really that easy. So keep asking those questions towards that about what it was like to be in your parents' shoes. What was their reality like? And you can start to get some maps about what you were emotionally experiencing when you were between birth and 2. And then start asking your body to give you the sensations of those energies or those emotions that were projected at you. And it really gives you a lot of insight about, how you were formed and what was the basis of your emotional reality coming into the age of 2. So it's just a really good tool to play with and a good perspective to know. And in your own recovery, in your own exploration of knowing you better. So this is Bart Sharp, Therapy for the Body, Mind, and Soul. If you have questions, go to my website at www.bartsharp.com. I have more articles on these type of topics, or send me an email, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Bye-bye.